Hey everyone, welcome to Mr. Geopolitics. I just put out a video not that long ago, like 20 minutes ago or so, but there's some breaking news that has just come in and I thought I would share it with you. So the Ukrainians continue to advance. They have now taken Shevchenkov, it seems. And here's a picture actually of the Ukrainian flag. And this might be an administrative building most likely. So yes, Shevchenkov has fallen to the Ukrainians, and not only that, but according to Rybar, who's a pro-Russian mapper, this was the map that he uploaded a few hours ago, and it shows how the Ukrainians are heading towards Kupiansk, where there's two bridges. And they were also heading towards Senkov, where there's another bridge on the Oskoi river. This river is called the Oskoi, I believe. But now there's a new map, and this new map shows that all the areas in the east that were contested, the Ukrainians have taken. And they've taken Senkov, and they've taken one of the bridges, which crosses the Oskoi and goes into Luhansk territory from Kharkiv territory to basically what would be considered the territory of the Luhansk Oblast. So they've taken one of the main bridges and they've expanded northwards and taken Starovirivka. Right now it doesn't seem like there's any stopping them. Just so you know, all these symbols, basically these explosion symbols represent artillery strikes, and these bomb symbols falling on Rybar's maps represent airstrikes. So on Rybar's latest map, it doesn't show that Shevchenkov has fallen, but at least it must have partially at least fallen, or be close to. Some reports say it's close to being encircled, so I'm guessing sooner or later we're going to hear that it has indeed fallen to the Ukrainians. And now the only question is, will the Ukrainians cross these cross these bridges over the Oskoi River and expand into the Luhansk Oblast, or will they head north and try to push the Russians back to the border? Because all the momentum is now on the side of the Ukrainians, so that's the question. Will they push north and try to force the Russians back to the border, or will they head east and try to go to the from Kharkiv Oblast to the Luhansk region? It seems like one of their main goals is to basically cut off the Izium bridgehead, which was vital to threatening the Donetsk area. And for the Russians, this bridgehead is vital because they're attacking Donetsk Oblast, the Donetsk region that remains from the east, but Izium allows them to attack from the north. And the Russians have fought very hard to, basically from what I've heard, they've gained 70% of this forest area right now. So they have been fighting tooth and nail with the Ukrainians, and now one of their options they might have to in the end, if they're cut off, which they are right now. Basically they're cut off, and the Ukrainians can attack them from the north, the west, or the south, as I can show you in this map. Right, so the Ukrainians can attack from the north, the west, and the south. But there's a strong garrison in Izium, right? And the Russians are sending reinforcements. There's actually a video here which shows Russian reinforcements heading towards Kupiansk, or heading west anyways. They might. They were probably, well, this was from yesterday, so they were probably heading to Kupiansk, which was in immediate danger at that time. But now that the Ukrainians have taken Senkov, it's definitely problematic for the Russians, right? Because the Izium bridgehead, I mean, all they have right now is basically their backs are up against the river. If the Izium bridgehead gets attacked, but from north, from west, from south, their backs are against the river. And lucky for them, there's a bridge right by Izium, very close by, so they can still cross that river. And the river thins out around here, so I mean, they could always set up pontoon bridges and cross. But I don't know. It remains to be seen what the Ukrainians are going to do and what the Russians are going to do, because the Russians, I mean, right now this is a salient. This is a large Ukrainian salient, and the Russians themselves could decide that they could actually initiate a counter-offensive against this counter-offensive. So they could attack from the north, the east, and the south, where the Izium, where they have a strong garrison at Izium. They could even, I mean, you know, leave a good portion of their forces in the south and just send, you know, assuming they have 10,000 or 20,000, maybe they have 10, well, I'm not sure, but assuming they have several tens of thousands of troops here, if they were even to send something like a couple thousand to the north, and if the Russians could send a couple thousand from the east, and from the north to the south, I mean, then that would they could attempt a counterattack, right? And who knows what's going to happen, but that's the latest news so far that's come in. So anyways, guys, I thought I would share this with you. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Comment below, and I will see you in the next one.